Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyksTV. He's back. He's different. And he's got a lot more hair on his head. But I want to give you guys an update. I appreciate you all still being around. I know it's been a very long time since I've done any content. It's just because last year I had like nearly 3 months of internet inactivity, and I finally got it fixed. And then Christmas happened, and now we're pretty much back, and it's 2022. And I just want to say thank you for all still being here. I just want to give you an update of this channel. It's hard to get into like progression guilds and survival hunter, and I really want to push for like cutting edge. I want to push rating as far as I can. So as much as this channel is going to be survival hunter, I'm still going to be covering survival hunter information, but you're going to see new things like potentially me maining my moonkin, doing some moonkin runs, talking about moonkin, potentially playing beastmaster or to be able to raid like with higher guilds. It's just to be able to achieve my goals. I'm getting older, and I just want to, achieve the best things in World of Warcraft. So don't you worry, I'm still going to be covering survival hunter, but you're just going to be seeing a lot of different things. Again, like from my moonkin to different specs of hunter to Valorant. I just want to get this channel to be a gaming channel rather than just specifically for survival hunter. But I'm always going to love survival hunter. I'm going to be smashing it in keys as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys stick around. I appreciate you also being here as well. And again, with my internet being up, what I want to do is I actually want to do a 4-part series, a very quick series, just in terms of 9.2 double legendaries, and talking about my thoughts and feelings about survival hunter and how each covenant is going to excel at, and so on. I don't have PTR. I'm going to wait until it's released, and we're going to go from there. And I'm always still going to read the lodge and all that stuff to send out information, but I just want to talk about my thoughts and everything. Alright, so like I mentioned just before, I want to talk about like the double legendaries, my thoughts. If you have any comments or anything, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. And yeah, I just like survival hunter. I just want to talk about them. I've missed talking about them with everybody here. And just playing World of Warcraft, I've missed it a lot. So first we have to talk about the legendary, the fragments of the Elder Antlers. So when Wild Spirits hits 5 targets or less, there is a 100% chance of Wild Spirits doing damage the second time. So I've always thought that Night Fae Hunter in general is like a single target rather than multi-target. But I think it's wrong. I think it works well in both multi-target, so Mythic Plus, and raiding, just because I've thought about it. And say you pull 8 mobs, 4 of them die, your Wild Spirits is on 18 seconds, like they die. So say you throw your Wild Spirits and you have like 8 mobs, 4 mobs die, then your Wild Spirits will just proc a second time on the other mobs, right? So I didn't think of it that way. I thought of it more of a single target legendary, and that's why I sort of never really went and tested it out and played it in Mythic Plus. But thinking about it now, I think it's actually pretty strong that you're going to have double legendary in Mythic Plus and in raiding. So when we talk about Mythic Plus, 100%, where is it? 100%, you're still going to be running Wildfire Cluster. So your Wildfire Bomb just drops bomb and explodes for fire damage around them, which can crit. Like the staple of Wildfire Cluster, and now with Elder's Antlers, is you're going to make Night Fae so much stronger, like insanely strong. And plus the tier of Mad Bombardier, where you get like a reset of your bomb, make sure bomb do more damage. Wildfire Cluster is, I know it's broken at the moment, but it's still going to do a lot of damage. Like a lot of people think that because it's bugged and because it's proccing more than it should be, and we're getting more bombs than we should be, like even now we're still doing high like sustained damage in Mythic Plus as any spec, as even Necrolord. Like Wildfire Cluster carries it so hard, and it's always been uncapped as well. So having the fragments plus Wildfire Cluster gives a good like balance, like a balance between single target, like on so say if you're going to run Night Fae on Tyrannical, the double damage plus your Wildfire Cluster, just the double damage from your Wild Spirits is just going to help out on Tyrannical weeks if you play Night Fae. So I think Night Fae is actually going to be really kind of strong in Mythic Plus. You're still going to be running Corian because of First Strike. When you deal damage to a target, you get 25% increase for 5 seconds, and you can stack it. So you can, like how I like to do it, you stack it on one target, get ready, once they're all in, hit the other one, and then start throwing your bombs, and so on. So you can you prolong the 25% stack of crit as long as you can. So Corian is still going to be your best one with Spirit of Attunement because it gives 33% longer, it deals more damage, and Strength of the Pack because that's your staple. It's just flat increased damage as well. You could probably see, I haven't tested Dreamweaver much, to be honest, but I could see Dreamweaver being played if you can stand in your Field of Blossoms, because you get 15% haste for 24 seconds. Like 15% haste is like a lot for 24 seconds. And like Dream Delver, you just do 3% more damage to the target. Like if you can, like in Mythic Plus, if you can stand still in your Field of Blossoms, then you could like run possibly less haste sometimes, like a little bit less haste, and bank on like your 2-minute cooldowns to do all your damage. But I don't think Dreamweaver is going to be great that much, but I like the concept, doing 3% more damage and getting 15% more haste. And then Naya, if you're going to be, I should update these, but if you play Naya is still going to be your single target spec because of bursts, Naya's burst tools. Like that does a lot of damage, and plus when you use your Wild Spirits, you get 16 stacks, which you get 400 mastery, and your mastery, as you can see, you and your pet's focus spending ability, you do more damage. So when you use that, you're going to have a lot of burst when you use your Raptor Strike or your Mongoose Bite. So if we take a step back, I just want to quickly say, so Mythic Plus, you're going to be running Wildfire Cluster with, of course, Fragment of the Elder Antlers, like I mentioned. Good balance between single target and multi-target now, especially with the fragments. You're going to have a very good burst, like a very good burst window every 2 minutes because of the second proc. And then if you're going to be raiding, potentially you'd be going Nessingway's Trap Apparatus or Rylax. Most likely going to go be running Nessingway's Trap Apparatus with Naya. Again, like I mentioned, Naya, you gain you always gain stacks of Disgrove Invigoration, so you're getting Mastery, which helps your Mongoose Bite, and yeah, so Fragments with Nessingway's Trap Apparatus for single target and Naya. So overall, my thoughts on double legendary for Night Fae Survival Hunter, I think it's going to be I did late yay and nothing happened cheer. There we go. Like, I think Night Fae Survival Hunter is going to be pretty strong. I think it's going to be up there for Mythic Plus, but there are like dark horses and everything. But like I mentioned, double legendaries, Elder Antlers plus Wildfire Cluster is good. That's going to be insane for Mythic Plus, and I think everyone's going to have a lot of fun with that. I think everyone is still thinking that you're going to be playing like Kyrian or Necrolord for Mythic Plus, but I'll talk about the other covenants later. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Again, leave a comment of what you think about Night Fae, double legendaries. I'm going to talk about all the other ones like relatively soon, and yeah, I'm just glad to be back. Thank you all for sticking around, and see you on the next side. Peace.